Good morning, children. I hope all of you are fine. So, stay at home and stay safe.
Today you are going to study about the analytical paragraph. That is a 5-mark question in part B, that is subjective questions. Out of 40 marks, 5-mark questions, 5 mark this particular question you will get 5 marks. You will have choices also, A or B. So you have to write any of the choice. So anyway, let's go through what is let's see what is an analytical paragraph, and I will tell you how to write an analytical paragraph. Now let's see what are analytical paragraphs. Analytical paragraphs are the paragraphs where a comparative study of two or more things is done. In that particular paragraph, you have to write a study of the comparison of more than one thing. Means the data is given in the form of tabular form. This is tabular form, or bar graph. This is the example of bar graph. Then pie chart. This is the example of pie chart. Then it can be in the form of line graphs. Okay, pie chart, line graphs, sometimes in the form of maps. So these are the pictures you will be given. So based on that picture, you first to study the picture, what all things are given in the picture, then interpret it. Means after studying that, you have to interpret the information, and then what you have to do is you have to write about, make a study and then write about the details given in the, or data given in the pie chart, or line graph, or bar graph, or tabular column, or maps. So according to the data, study the data. Sometimes a year may be given, year and the details may be given in the x-axis. You can see x-axis, x-axis and y-axis in the bar graphs. So you can study, compare, then you have to write about it. So let's see an example. Here is an example of a pie chart. So your question is this: a survey was conducted by a school to discuss the role that information technology or computers play in the growth and development of children. The data is given in the form of a pie chart. Analyze the data in 150 to 200 words. So I will repeat the question. A survey was conducted by a school to discuss the role that information technology or computers play in the growth and development of children. The data is given below in the form of a pie chart. Analyze the data in 150 to 200 words. This is the example of a pie chart. Here you can see a circle, right? A circle is there and it is divided into sectors. See, these are the sectors, and in one sector you can see 30%, another sector 8%, another one 12%, another one 15%, another one 10%, another one 25%. These are the information you can get from this pie chart. It's about what? It is about the role of information technology or computers play in the growth and development of children. It is given in the question itself. So these are the percentage. So let's see. Something is written in the side. What is that? That is 8. 8 is here 8. That is 8%. That means enhance creativity. Enhance creativity. Enhance creativity. And next one in that pie chart, you can see another thing, that is 10. 10%. That is 10% means computer scores IQ. 10% of children when they use computers they cause IQ. First one is for 8% of the children can enhance creativity, that develop their creativity. Next one 25. What about 25? 25% is here. 25 reduces outdoor activities. So 25% of children when they use the computers or information technology, they only sit on their house and they never go out of the house, and that reduce outdoor activities. Then what about next one? This is 15%. Here 15%, what information given there? 15% helps academically. When 15% of children use the computers or information technology, it helps to increase their academic knowledge. Then what about 12%? Here somewhere here you can see 12%. 12% of students access to many sites. They are some of 12% of students, they are using different sites instead of studying. They are using different sites when they use computers or information technology. So that's what happening. So for to some of you also, right? So avoid that, and you can stick on to what you are asked to do. That is better. Okay, next one. 30% of students, when they use computers, it increases knowledge. That increases their knowledge. So these are the data given here and here in the pie chart, as well as in the here it is given as detail. So by studying this, you should write the paragraph yourself. Okay. So first you give a heading. What heading can you give? You can give this way: the influence of information technology or computers for the growth and development of children. You can give the heading that way. Okay. Then I will say how you. I will give an example how to write this pie chart in the form of paragraph. Just listen to me. So first you give the heading. I already told the heading. Then you can write this way: a survey was conducted by XYZ school. You can give any name. If the school's name is not given, you can write any name of the school. Okay, one more time. A survey was conducted by XYZ school to discuss the role played by computers and information technology in the growth and development of children. Some student representatives were also invited to add the views given by others. Only a margin 8% of the people opined. Opined means gave an opinion. Only a margin of 8% of the people opined that computers enhance creativity, thus showing that they were not in favor of it. As many as 10% people believed that computers cause eye strain due to long sitting hours of children in front of it, whereas 12% people were of the opinion that children get access to so many sites that are inappropriate for their age. There were many others, in fact 30% people who believed that information technology increases knowledge and helps in the growth and development of a child, as compared to 25% people who were of the view that computers attract a child towards itself, which results in the reduction of their outdoor activities. Very few people, that is 15%, had the opinion that it helps academically. Hence, we can sum up that 53% of the people were in favor of computer usage by children, where there were still 47% who did not favor it. So, this is the way you need to write the paragraph. Here in this paragraph, I included all the percentage. But last paragraph, just listen again. Hence, we can sum up that 53% of the people were in favor of computer usage by children, where there were still 47% who did not favor it. Do you know how I got this calculation? First, you add the people who favor. Just add the percentage of the people who favor the use of computer. There you can get the number as 53%. Then you can add the people who did not favor the use of computers. So then you can get 47%. Just calculate, just add it from the pie chart. So that's way the paragraph ended with such a sentence. So that all these things you just imagine as well as you study, you calculate and then write. All other sentences from the starting onwards, everything you can get from the pie chart. Last sentence only you can calculate and write. That's the final thing you got. If you want, you can write your own opinion also. So this is the way you need to write the analytical paragraph. This is about pie chart. Other models I will give later. So go through this and try to write another analytical paragraph by yourself. When you write analytical paragraph, you can use the following expressions. Example: all, almost all, a majority, 1/3, hit a high of, as many as, some, almost no, fewer, an increase, a decrease, lesser than, sharp increase, remain unchanged. These expressions you can write when you write the analytical paragraph. Here today's activity. You should study this pie chart and based on the question, write an analytical paragraph in your assignment notebook. Where? In the assignment notebook. This is your first assignment. So first you study this pie graph. Then the details are given here and question is also given. I will read the question for you. Then you have to write the analytical paragraph. So question is this: a survey was conducted in a town where the views of people were collected on cigarette smoking. Giving below is a pie chart showing the results of the survey. Write a paragraph in about 150 to 200 words interpreting the data. What's the data given here? The pie chart with different sectors: 20%, 5%, 45%, 30%. These are the views of the people. Now let's see the views. What are the views? Here this dark portion, that is, this is the darkest portion. This is darkest portion, right? And that is 5%, right? So what they are saying? They are saying that no restrictions. So 5% of people are saying about no restriction about cigarette smoking. So same way, what about the next one? Lighter than the first one, that is all public places. Which one is that? 20%, right? Yeah. Next one is should be banned at shopping malls. Just see the that color, and according to that you find out here. Which one? That is 30%. Next one, blanket ban, that is 45%. So according to this, you should write an analytical paragraph by your own. First give the heading, then study about this, then write the paragraph.